Evening. I'm just going to do a quick muzzle tutorial really. I've been asked by a few people now on how to train muzzles, especially with the XL bully ban coming into force. Then I think it's only appropriate that actually we train muzzles. And all dogs should be muzzle trained. I'd rather have trained it and not need it than need it and not trained it, because generally if a dog's going to need a muzzle on, they're already in a quite a stressful situation, and sticking something like this on their face is going to make matters worse. We don't want that. So what I'm going to be using today is a basket type muzzle, okay? And I like using these personally because I can get in there and I can put treats in the dog's in the dog's mouth and stuff like that, and dogs still drink and stuff like that with these on, and pants and stuff like that. This one is a buckle type. You can get ones with clips and and lockable clips and stuff like that for buckle. So first thing I do when I'm muzzle training, get the right size muzzle for my dog. This is a size 3, and for Monty, really good size for him. What I'll do is I'll put it on the floor. If the dog investigates it, I'm going to mark and reward. Good. Good. Okay. So I generally do that multiple times, depending on how nervous your dog is. They might not like it, but again, it's all the dog's speed. So you put it on the floor, never force it into the dog's face, let the dog come to it. As soon as it's, even if they're quite nervous and they're a little bit further away from it, if they take a step towards it, you can mark, and you can reward, you can throw a treat at them, because they're coming towards the scary thing. And then eventually they'll make their way to it. Once they're happily investigating on the floor, you pick it up, okay? Don't start waving it around, because some dogs are nervous of fast hand movements, and especially if they are quite an anxious dog anyway, that's going to freak them out, and then you're going to have to go back to the start, and that's not what we want. Okay, so literally just hold it, good. If they investigate it, good. I'm marking and rewarding. Okay, then I can slowly move it around. Good. As long as he's not backing away, we're all good. Good. Well done. That's a good boy. Good. Okay. So I've been moving that around, and generally I would stop there for the first session and then put it away. You only want to do 5 or 10 minute sessions with this to start with, and then I'd get it out the next day. You want to be training this for 5 to 10 minutes every day until the dog is really comfortable with it. Then you can do it once every 2 weeks as a bit of a refresher. You want to get to the point where you take this out and the dog is happy to see it, okay? And then they're like, yes, I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to have fun with mum or dad. So next stage is move the buckles out of the way, or the clips out of the way, straps, because they change the picture for the dog. So keep it nice and simple, out of the way. And then what I'm going to do is right on the edge, I'm going to put a treat. So the dog has to start putting his nose in towards this to actually get the reward. Good. 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 Okay, so as I progress this, generally in one session I would try to go about halfway into the muzzle, because you can get through the reps and sets really quickly. So back in the middle now, there, good, good. Okay, so now we're right back into the middle of it, and then I would end it there. We're making progress. Okay, the next session, so session 3 we're on now, day 3, session 3. I would then just do a couple of refreshers from the previous day, then you can get your reward, put it into the end of the muzzle. You can hold it further out, good. And now the dog is able to put the whole face in the muzzle. Good, yes. Good. and then get through multiple repetitions like that. Dogs, Monty has done this a few times before, but he hasn't done it for a little bit of time, so it's a bit of a refresher for him. Okay, so that's stage 3 done. Stage 4 now is when you start bringing the straps and that into play. This can really change the picture for a dog, and that's what you need to be aware of, because obviously all of a sudden they're going up and around the back of their ears. And especially for ones with the clips, when you clip it, it can make a noise. So I generally hold the clip as I push it together to stop that audible click behind their ears, and it can make them jump. Okay, so 2 ways of doing it. One, on your knee, like so. And you can put either some Primula cheese in there, because obviously that's going to last a little bit longer, they're going to be licking it out, or you can put a few treats in there. Nice and easy. So put a few treats in, it's resting on my knee. Monty's going to get them. Good. Okay, I haven't even touched the buckle yet, I'm just wrapping it around his ears. There. This is method 1. Good. At no point is he backing out. If he back out, because I'm just doing that, he can back away and I'm not going to hold him in. Method 2 is you can put it on the floor in between your feet. You can drop several treats in there, then you've got both hands free. It's a little bit easier. So I'll put it between my feet. Watch out, Amos. Come on. There we go. Look. So put it in between my feet like so. And drop some treats in there. Monty sticks his head in. One. But you see, they backed away. I'm not too keen on that one. That's all right. So I get a few more. Good. Monty. Good. So, and then I just build up holding it. 1, 2, 3, building up the seconds multiple times. Once he's happy with putting his face in it, because you put it on the floor, then you can start looking at doing up the buckle. Okay, it's on his face now. Good boy. Good boy. And while he's happy, he's not backing away or anything like that. I haven't done the actual fully done the buckle. I'm just holding it. Good boy. And I'm feeding him with it on. Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yes, it's okay. Get to the point where you can do the buckle up, you can do the clip up, happy days, dog's got it on, and then just build up the time with the dog got it on. Once your dog is comfortable with having it on for, well, basically getting it on its face, then play some games with your dog while they've got it on. I find that incredibly useful because it turns it into something fun. They've had loads of fun doing the training, building up, getting it on their face, and while they've got it on, all of a sudden, their favourite toy comes out. And they can chase stuff around. Okay? So keep it nice and, the session's nice and short, keep it nice and simple, don't rush it, and never be afraid to go back a stage. Okay? I find that sometimes we make such good progress that we just want to keep jumping forward. It's important to remember that just like people, dogs need a refresh, so just go back a stage or go back 2 stages, doesn't really matter. Okay, like we've gone from all the way from stage 1 all the way up to getting it around his head very, very quickly with Monty, but he's done this before. Okay, if you've got any questions or any concerns, then please just comment on the video below, and I'll see you later.